And we have that kind of evil, many, that we have like that kind of evil human, many majority than the majority. Gotcha. That's why we are suffering. That's number one. That one is the other sickness nations there, like those who changing a child from the reality which God have been creating, put love and harmony to that child, and then turn this child to be evil. Those they are number one, destroying the reality of life.
Let me just cut you. Let me ask you this question again.
Yeah.
As you were saying, like, you know, the child is innocent, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But still, you know what I mean, if the child don't come in this world with no love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how can the
he come with no love?
Yeah, how can he experience love? You know, because he came with he haven't experienced when he came. He's a child. I mean, he's a baby.
Yeah.
He cannot experience love if we, the parents, don't show him the love.
No, the thing is,
if me, I'm a parent, I'm a racist or I'm hateful.
Yeah.
How can I really teach this child to be loving and?
That's the problem. If you are evil,
yeah,
you teach your children evil things.
So it's like you're running in the family.
Yeah, exactly. You are the one running the family. You are the one teaching. You are the one putting poison on them without maybe because of by ignorance. You know, ignorance is not like someone ignoring something. You know, ignorance is something lack of knowledge. That's what I can explain to you. Ignorance, the meaning of ignorance. It's not like maybe you think ignorance you ignore, but when is someone ignore because of he didn't understand the whole things. Otherwise, if you understand from the beginning to the end, then you will not ignore, because it's like what I'm trying to say. Ignorance, you see something which you see this one is bad, and then you want to take that bad thing to put on somebody, but you didn't know that what it goes around comes round. That's the ignorance. You don't understand. You don't have enough knowledge of life. Because any person who are so evil, do evil things, you understand? That one is an ignorant person because he don't have the knowledge of life. Otherwise, you know, what we plant today, that's what we going to reap tomorrow. That's what we don't understand. What it goes round, it comes round.
So, if I ask you this question, do you think evil was part of God?
Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me notice that one, because that is a big question. I'm sorry to laugh, but it's I have to notice it. You say if the evil is part of God. Huh?
Yeah, because
okay.
The reason why I asked you that question,
yeah,
is because when you are saying human being is reflection of God, and we are doing so much evil.
Let me say, the evil is created by God. So, but the evil was not evil from the beginning. Still, as I told you, God created peace and love and harmony, and if you talk about paradise, God never create no evil, no bad things. Everything He loves us. He gives us everything the best in this earth. We should live peace and love. But we are the one changing. As I told you again, He create everything. He put it in order. You understand? Like if you say, if you come to my house and you say, hey, hello, I say, yeah, welcome, William. So sit there. Then after, you know, I say, what you want, some food, or you understand?
Yeah.
Then after you started looking here, and then you want to even to change here, you say, this chair is not supposed to stand there. This TV is not supposed to be there. This sofa is not supposed to be there. So now you want to change like things upside down, while you know you come, you see what I was here in peace.
Okay.
But instead now, I was here in peace. Instead, you join me. We be here in peace and welcome you. Now you bring a catastrophe. You want to put everything like upside down.
But okay.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Again, is God have creating everything in order, the food, the water, everything this nature you see, God have created.
Well, okay, I understand what you said, but
Yeah.
like this explanation that you saying right now.
Yeah.
That you invite me to your house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you give me food or what, and you told me to sit down there, or and have. But
Yeah.
when I see your house,
Yeah.
as you said, God created us to have our own mind, right?
Yeah.
And then, so maybe if I come to your house
Yeah.
and I didn't like the way it looked like, maybe I want to change it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As like you said, I have my own mind, so maybe I have another idea.
Yeah.
So why are you gonna have a feeling towards
Yeah.
that?
You think it's like when you come in my house.
Okay.
I have been living in my house all my life. I never have a problem of myself. You understand? Then you are not the right person to come tell me now I should change my life, because I never have a problem. If I had a problem, maybe even I ask for a help. Then when you come, maybe if you need to help, you want to help, you help. But I never have a problem all my life. But all of a sudden, you come there and you start telling me what to do and what not to do. I mean, I never even ask you that. I just welcome you to have peace and love. But all of a sudden now you come with it like you have knowledge which no one know where you get that from.
Yeah.
Then I was welcome you like as a peace and love. Say, please, brother, sit there and what you want to coffee or whatever, or food or water, I respect you, I give you respect and everything. But then all of a sudden you start looking around, you say, hey, this door is not supposed to be in the left, it has to be to the right. You start bringing a problem in my home, which I never have a problem before. Even
so now that when you start, you call that a problem, but now when we're talking about love,
yes,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Why if this guy want to change something because of he have love for you,
yeah.
but you feel you call that a problem. So how is it something to what's
If you
the
have love for me, you will leave me with my peace. I know. This guy, that's why I get irritated. Even war started like that. Even war itself started like that. Some people go to other people's country.
True.
And they tell them how to live and what to do, what not to do.
True.
Why yourself, you live your own country? Why, if you are full of peace and love, why you don't help your own people?
Exactly.
Maybe your people is suffering.
True.
Maybe people are fighting. Maybe people, you have no food to eat in your own country.
Exactly.
And you leave all that, you go to other country and you tell them what to do and what not to do.
Exactly.
That one is a false, because all the time the result, what will happen, it will affect the one you go and attacking to tell what to do, what to do, not to do. You go turn upside their life, their living of life, and then you go. So this kind of is like a false.
So, but now you went, okay, I respect that you say that,
Yeah.
But now when we come to that question too,
Yeah.
why would these people allow that too? You know what I mean? What could be the issue that they have to allow that? This person coming to their country to change the laws or rules.
Evils. Evil people. Because what I call evil people, as we human, I tell you, God didn't create us as evil, but He created us like a free. We should follow His order. He put everything in order that He tell you this. You see fire, right? Fire, when you put your hand in the fire, you burn. But He's not creating that to you burn yourself.
True.
He created that you can use this fire to have benefits out of it. Like you cook water, you make tea, you cook food with the fire. You use the fire through that, not like you burn yourself or you take the fire to burn somebody else. But because we always later on, we denying of the God created, then it's the time we use this fire to burn somebody else. You don't even burn yourself. Like if you look at this war in this art, right? Those one who creating this war, creating weapons, bombs, chemical, everything. This is a human doing it, my brother. It's not the angels, as I used to say. It's not the genie. You understand? It's not nothing. It's not a malaika, whatever. It's not God himself doing it. It's a human which he has been creating. Told them not to do this the right. Because I create you and I know what is right for you. This is those kind of people are doing it. But why? Because they want to deny it, that God is not existing. And then what they do, they want to use this to overpower other people. And then instead to use the nature for benefit for the human, as according to God have been creating, they're using this, making weapons. Why are you making weapons, by the way? You know that you are not making the food. You are not planting orange or mango or apples. You making a weapon. Why are you making that weapon, by the way, from the beginning? You know that it's because of to take this weapon and to go eliminate other human like you. Nothing else. So that kind of thinking, what kind of thinking is that? It's an evil minded thinking.
So for me, the way I notice, the way I understand what you're saying, you know me,
Yeah.
that you're saying that God is not the one who create us to be like this, you know me.
Yeah.
God create, but you know, for me, my problem,
Yeah.
what I still, you know, I'm stuck in.
Yeah.
That he is the one who created us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then, if he's the one who created us,
Yeah.
in his image,
Yeah.
maybe we are expressing different way of ourselves,
Yeah.
of our mind, of our thinking.
Yeah.
That all those kind of
Yeah.
affection
Yeah.
was already in God.
Yeah.
So, but we are we are expressing in ourselves in different levels.
Yeah.
That is, you know, that is chaos,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Some is good, some is bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all those kind of levels is in God, was already maybe inside God.
Let me tell you something, my brother. This is what is fooling the people to think that it's God. That is it's a, you know, these evils, they use people in a different angles. Do you know these evils? They use people through religion. They use religion to overpower the people, so that you have to, like if I come to you through, you know, they come, let me even account, they come through material to manipulate people. They come through even love to manipulate the people, because they can use a woman to manipulate you. You understand? Or to manipulate the people. They use power also. This is what I call now the power, that's guns, bombs, and all these things. That one also. Now the manipulation is something to fool you, but the guns and all missiles, bombs, that one is life and direct. If you don't do what they kill you. So that one is the other one also to overpower people, right? And then as you say now, they say God, everything they say God, that one also is the manipulation, that you to believe everything happened to you, this happened according to God. Because if it was that's don't believe that, it's the people who, like the superior people, the superpower from the beginning, have been think that they have been taking over, and they always have to take over and to use the peoples like a robot. Like they're having a remote control here, and they, like, you know, when you use in TV or play with your remote control, they have been using we human like that, because they have this power from the beginning. As I told you before, you see, power and knowledge is circulating. So, but those one who love this power, they are the one always using in different way to still to have more power other people. Otherwise, anyone tell you that, you know, I did all my life, I'm suffering. And then other one come and preaching, you say, this is just what God, you see, God have been like this. God, I will say, as you say, I can ask myself, which kind of God have been creating the human and put one part that they can live so good, paradise and elixir all their life, and put another nations, and put those people all their life, they have been suffer. They have to suffer all their life until they end. What is the meaning of creating those from the beginning? And some, they preach, even they tell you, you know, all this suffer is just here. When you die, you know, you go to paradise, you go this, that. You understand? I don't even buy that. I don't buy that because the thing is like I don't need even to suffer here. Why I should suffer here? I haven't done any problem. Why me also? I cannot live in good.
Okay.
But if you take a look now, the people who live good, what is behind that, and the people who live poor and bad and also what is behind that? Then if you go deeply. So you not be manipulated to someone to tell you this God. You go deeply, you will find out we are the one caused that again.
So then I was wondering too, like you were saying the superior people, you were saying knowledge, and thing.
Yeah.
Then what kind of knowledge that they use for us to be like in this condition, what kind of knowledge is that,
That one let me know, because I have mentioned what maybe you didn't hear. Let me say, number one, when we say knowledge, first the knowledge. Knowledge is very powerful. Everything starts from there, because they say business. The education before business. When you start with the education, then you make business. But if you start with the business and you have no education, you bankrupt, you go bankrupt, right? So that's why number one, they use the education. That education, it doesn't mean you have to go to university to high. It's to use the mind here. This education also is not no one to say, yeah, I'm educated. Where you get that education? You have the brain. Everybody can be educated. God create us, put a brain that you should think. You understand? But someone can block you that you should not think.
How?
So like this manipulation. Like we say, they have some story like in Africa. They say, when they come there with
let me call it. Just explain that education. Where did they get that kind of education?
That kind of education is from the beginning. Look, like everything they start. When you look at everywhere you go, they say first we have to start with pen and paper. Pen and paper. That is the other kind of manipulation, false for me. Otherwise, for me, what I can say, we should start the plantation first, because food before.
I know, but still, even though that plantation, it needs knowledge, but you have to explain to me the knowledge itself. What kind of knowledge is this that is affecting us in an evil way direction? Because I see
this knowledge, they think, they use their mind more, and from the beginning, those one who first, God must be creating many human before us, before we come, right? You understand? Then I think everything starts from the beginning, when everything started, right? Then from that beginning can be those people who see how the way to live here, and then later on they get smart and they start getting okay. But that also because of the evil mind, because otherwise. But you see, we human, how we be, it's always you want to be better than the other one. You understand? That's why I explained to you, as a we human, I criticize a lot of it, always I criticize the human. I say we are full of evils. We are so jealous. We have a lot of jealousy inside ourselves. We jealous to somebody, and we are selfish. Too much selfish, and we are so greediness. We have all this inside our human, because it's like when I see you have something there, instead it might be to come, say, hey, how do you get this? Me also might be landing here. Also, I will like it. Okay, that one is okay. Me also, I will like to be like you, but I should not come like trying to destroy what you have, just because I'm jealous now, and I didn't know even how do you have it. The human being don't do like that. You get jealous. And then the greediness, you want everything to have just for yourself. You don't want other one to have. And you don't want no one to go like more level than your level. So all this kind of thinking is full of a human. Whether the superpower or whatever, this is inside the human. So and all this, I mean to avoid it. That it should be a good person. It's just to use your mind again. And to, as I told you, to know that anyhow, whatever happen, you know, always, you know, if you do good, yourself, you know, if you have done.
So, I know, I understand what you're saying, but you know, you still haven't come to a point of which kind of education that they use to be disabled. You know what I mean?
What kind of education?
Yeah, because you went back still. But
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because this what you are
what
saying.
they are trying to, what I understood is like this education is God have been
yeah, because
giving
they have to get it from somewhere to be the way they are. Because you know, if God give us an education for us to, you know, be understanding Him, or you know, to be living in a good. If you say in principle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When that God say we should follow this to live in peace and harmony and loving and everything.
Yeah.
And the world is going upside down. So, is this what kind of knowledge is that? You know?
No, it's a bad knowledge anyhow.
So exactly.
It's not. That's why I told you. That's what I put to you. I said the knowledge is they use the knowledge. They use the knowledge to evil thing. As I told you again, look. As I told you, whatever someone says is educated, is smart. Like today, we said technology example. Maybe some years back, if someone say, you know, I can go from Africa to Europe or to other country in some minute. You understand? But that time you maybe have no plane. People will think you are mad. Because it's impossible. How you can go in minute, which is that maybe you go for 1 year or 2 years before you reach from maybe Africa to Europe. Example I'm giving you. But now it's some minute you just fly, bam, you come. That why that? It's the technology, right? Then maybe some years back, not long even ago, like you can be in other country in Africa or Asia, whatever you go, someone be in Europe or whatever and you talk to him direct. You know, you talk to him because that time maybe you know telephones and this stuff, or you can, you know, see him direct in a platform where you talk to him and you see him. You know, like someone, if you say that should happen some years back, because this never happened because the knowledge, the technology was not coming to that level. You understand? Then someone will deny it, right? So, but now you see, this happened, amazing happened, but all this kind of technology, why was not happen? It's there still, it's in the human brain, but it was not, because maybe there was not someone start to research it, right? But what I'm trying to say again, with all this technology, the problem is that those people who are using the technology, they are using it in an evil way, instead of using it in a peaceful way. You understand? That's why I told you, those one who say we are so high educated, we have the technology, high technology, right? This high technology now, what are helping the human himself. Instead, we using, because whatever you say you are high technology, you are high educated, whatever. Still, you are using a material, like the nature. You are taking a soil, you making a block, you build a house. You are maybe melting the stone and you turn it to iron. Sure. But this stone and the soil, it was not you created. You made it there. It was in the earth here. But that one, no one tell you that you used to use that to make a bomb and then you go kill a human. That one, it was not made. God, it was not made that you should use it there. But now, because of our knowledge, our smart way is how to create something to eliminate other human. That's the problem. Yeah, otherwise, we should use this technology, our smartness. We are so high educated. We should use that to help other people instead to use it to eliminate.
Yeah,
this is the evil mind.
But that's what I'm saying. When you bringing in this knowledge again, then I have to say that there has to be something wrong with the knowledge system, because it's not making us as a, I call it, you know, as a human being that are more peaceful.
Mister, you used to talk about the evils. Yeah. Satan. You say Satan when God creates Satan himself, yourself you used to say. So I have to tell well, because you making question now after return back to you. Yourself you say God created the Satan. He was angel before, but now because of to make it shorter is because of God tell him to obey. You understand? To obey him like it to go and pray for Adam and all this. All the angels went except him. And God asked him why he didn't go. He said he don't go obey example to pray for these little things, like these human things, these bad things which you create in this earth to destroy this. Why I should go? God said, but whatever, I'm the one order you to go do. So you still whatever. I know more than you know. You are the one telling. Now I'm explaining what examples. And then he said he didn't listen to God, right? Then God himself he say, okay, now because me I create you, so you cannot now show like you are bigger than than the one who create you. So that is a mistake. Then he said, okay, now I punish you, because now you don't listen to me. Then I punish you. Then that's why he come the evil. He was not evil from the beginning. But in that case, God have making him evil. Do you know? I remember I asked you when you tell that, I say, why God himself making evil? Because maybe making evil, he said, now, okay, I'm gonna destroy all your create all the things you create like a human. He said, I'm gonna confuse the whole human, right? Okay, then I told you that time, I say, okay, then in this case, God should not punish him, because now he punished him. That's why then in that case he revenged to the human. That's why now we get that problem. That's why we are here now. So then in that case, that Satan, that evil, are turning the people to make them as the evil. Then in that case, maybe from that time, the people he have been confusing. Those human himself, they come be evil, so that they don't trust anyone, they don't respect, they don't trust God that exists. They're making themselves like they are the one who are God. So those people now, they are the evil now, because they are not a God, because as I told you, I never see a human create another human. But we making the nature which God have been created to use it to say we are smart. Make a gun, make a telephone, whatever. It doesn't matter. Me, you are not smart, because if you're smart, you should from the beginning you create yourself a stone, you create yourself by yourself a soil, you create by yourself water, you create by yourself fire. But you meet everything was being created, and you using it, you making material, and you make a bomb, you kill, and then you say you are smart. For me, you are nothing. As long you are not doing like a good for other human here in this earth, you are not doing good thing, you destroy the nature, then you are nothing for me. So I think those people from the beginning, they are the one still exist. They are the one want to confuse, to tell you that God is not exist, because they want to make themselves as a God, because they are the evil one.
Okay. Then for me, for what I hear you saying that, it's like you saying that then we are Satan's children. Then, you know what I mean?
Satan's children.
Yeah, because he's the one who started with this evil, proudness and ignorant and all this kind of stuff, express himself like that against God, and you say that God threw him in this world.
Yeah.
So if then maybe, as what I can hear you saying, maybe that's what he's the one who's the cause of this. Maybe that's why the problem is in this world, because of
that story, let me tell you, because for me
because I cannot believe anybody who is an image from God can start to do evil like this in this world. Seeing poverty, you're seeing suffering, homosexual, raping, all those kind of things in this world, other races hating another race, all these kind of things that is going on in this world. People are not happy, people are not satisfied with themselves, in how this world is going, and they're still, calling God, So if all these things are happening here, I don't think this is.
They are not calling God. Those one who doing all this.
I don't think
those one who raping, killing, shooting, destroy other nations, arrests against other nations. All those they don't believe God. But maybe they can even use God to manipulate you and to manipulate me, and they use God while they're just pretender. You know, those people who are pretender, who know that as I told you, they know the right, they know the truth. But as quick someone, a human, want to make himself like a god, you know, him deny it totally. And this one, they are the pretender. That one they can use you in a different angle, as I told you. They can use you through women. They can use you through religion to play like they are religious and this kind of thing. You to believe. They can use you through. Then later on, if they see they cannot do all these kind of things, they see they cannot fool you. Then this is the time they come with guns. They say, now you follow me or you die. Then maybe you say, okay, because now I have no other option.
So then when you explain it, put it like that, in that way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know what I mean, I don't see those kind of things being, you know, a reflection of God, you know what I mean? Because if God is a peaceful human being,
yeah,
and he's the magnificent person, or he's the best knower, like people say that he know everything, and then so if we human beings created in his image, we shouldn't be doing things we shouldn't be living in this kind of world that we are suffering and pain and killing and war and everything, you know?
Yeah. And as I told you, still me myself, I used to, you remember, I used to question myself. I say, okay, God himself, I trust that a God exists, but I used to make a question. I say, okay, God yourself, you see those people, how they destroy this world, killing innocent people, like a woman and children, and so on, so on, so on, so on. And what, still you are quiet there? If you have all your power, why you just don't come one day, you saw all over the world that you have this power, through eliminating even half of them, or quarter of them, to show the rest that you are around there. You know, I put this question before.
Sure.
So I put this question to God himself. I said, then you exist, then why you don't show them? But now, always I hear, you know, from people coming to my ears that, don't make this question to God, huh? You know, the religions come now. There's Allah. Don't make this guy, how you come? I say, okay, sorry, but I think, you know, I want to learn, my dear. Exactly. So I mean, I just making a question. This is a dialogue. This is discussion. I'm not like, you know, trying to put down God or insulting. You understand? Definitely. I say, but the thing is like now it's the time now they will tell you that you know, all this God know. It's the time now. I tell you, they will tell you, don't worry. All this you're suffering here, people killing you, maybe killing your children or your parents, all this. But when you die, God pay all these kind of things. You understand? So I used to say this is the part of manipulating.
Of course.
You understand? This is part of manipulating. You going kill somebody through God's name or not God's name. But now if I say, you will say, don't worry, you know, when you die you get back all this. That one I don't buy it. That one. You don't preach me in that way. Exactly. I don't want to die. Why you should go kill and then you say God will pay me tomorrow?
Exactly.
And you, how about yourself?
Why are you supposed to, you know, I mean, you know, live poor here and say God will pay you when you come up there? You know what I mean? You live good when you come up. What is this kind of things?
Yeah, because these things.
Why other races are living very good and living good and like you said yourself.
Yeah.
Certain countries are suffering and the pastor is coming to still fool you and say, don't worry, paradise you're gonna meet.